Hello everyone, this is Eric Liu from BRD New Material Company Limited, and welcome to our live show, and I'm glad to see you guys here again. And before our live show begin, I will introduce you guys about our company once again. For those of you who don't know our product and our company, I will help you to get to know more about us. Our company's name is BRD New Material Company Limited. We are one of the top manufacturers of sandwich panel in China. And we also have branches and offices in Malaysia, Japan, and Australia. BRD New Material was founded in 1995. We have over 500 staffs and with productivity over 6,000 tons per year. We have 8 main products and 5 production lines. Our main product is sandwich panel, cold room panel, clean room panel, deck floor, MCM soft tile, decorative cladding system, decorative PU tab, decorative PU panel, glass door, industrial door, and roll-up door. We are experienced with experts all over the world. We have customers from over 65 countries, cases overseas more than 8,000 cases. We also got IOS 9001 certification and CE certification, and also we got TUV certification as well. With professional design team and experienced sales manager, we provide you the best solution for your project with the most advanced energy saving and environmentally friendly product. Okay, now let's enjoy a short video of introduction of our company. Please enjoy.
Pursuing advanced 2025 manufacturing ideals and keeping up with the times. From 1995 till the end of the last century to today's rapid development, BRD New Materials Company Limited remains true to our original aspiration and pioneering persistently. For over the past 25 years, our company has continued to expand, diversifying our products, ceaselessly pushing to improve our production based on technological innovations and new energy-saving building materials developments, establishing a new world level for environmentally friendly building materials. With an integrated state-of-the-art, fully equipped laboratory, headed by an elite research and development team, and advanced intelligent manufacturing facilities, enables and develops our global strategic setup. BRD provides various functional construction solutions, which encompasses 6 main categories. First and foremost, the polyurethane sandwich panel production line, a $50 million BRD investment, to develop the first fully automatic energy-saving PU panel production line in China, certified by Puma, Italy, and EVG, Austria. A 180-meter-long production line, which can be operated by just 7 people. With surface finishing accuracy of up to 0.01 centimeters, 17 varieties of sandwich panels, and 9 categories of stock colors. It can be used as roof panels, wall panels, cold room panels, etc. With monthly production and sales quantity exceeding 900,000 square meters. Next up is the wall cladding panel production line, a new exterior wall insulation and decoration building material, changing traditional craftsmanship with discrete technologies into the entire standardized and normative production with both heat preservation and decoration aesthetics. 19 kinds of decorations to choose from. Natural stone simulation up to 98%. Increases efficiency. Halves construction time. Reduces construction cost from 30 to 70%. 70% total energy savings. And 50 years of weather resistance. We also developed complementary products, such as steel truss deck, thermosetting, or TPS, polystyrene panels, clean room panels, multi-purpose coatings, automatic door systems, flexible clay tiles, and various other industry-leading products. widely used construction materials in urban infrastructure, industrial plants, stadiums, commercial centers, municipal engineering, medical institutions, high and low-rise office buildings, precision manufacturing instruments, and other industries. A global leader of building materials. The top-selling brand in more than 80 countries around the world. BRD, foreseeing the global trends and building on intelligent manufacturing. BRD has presently established our overseas branch plants in Japan, Malaysia, and Australia. Committed to bringing high-quality products and services throughout the world. Long-term partnerships with many Fortune 500 companies. Has achieved the prestigious China National High-Tech Enterprise Award, the China National Top 10 Industrial Coating Brands Award, China Internationally Recognized Brands Award, Germany TUV Certification, Quality Chinese Supplier Award from the Common Market of East and South Africa, etc. With a focus on product quality and customer needs, BRD makes excellent products with ingenuity, with classic case presentation of trusted partnerships at home and abroad. A proud player in the energy-saving building materials industry. Work with ingenuity and focus on external wall. Beautify buildings and happy lives. BRD will walk with you hand in hand.
Okay, after watching the video, I'm gonna show you guys of one of our main products, which is sandwich panel. Sandwich panel, some of you may know this product. This product is for the exterior wall or exterior roof for your project. If you have a warehouses, a factory, and you have the steel structure ready, and this kind of product can use as the exterior wall and the roof. It has the insulation function. It is fireproof and waterproof. It is the best insulation material you can find in the market, and it is also very environmentally friendly. It is also very energy saving because it can be contain the temperature inside of the house and keep out the heat or cold air from the outside. So let's have a look at the samples in my hand. As you can see, this is a small piece of sandwich wall panel. This wall panel is made out of 3 layers. You can see the core material in the middle, which is polyurethane, PU for short. And on the both sides, we have the steel layers. And the steel layers, we have the thickness of 0.4 to 0.7 millimeter. And the core materials, we also have many options of thickness you can choose from. We have 50 millimeter, 75, 100, 120, and 150, and we can do 200 at the max. So, as you may notice, the joint part is very special. You can see. The joint part is we call hidden screw joint part. When the wall is fixed on the steel structure, the screw will be fixed in this point. And another panel will be covered from the top. And the screw cannot be seen from the surface, which makes your project more good looking and more smooth on the surface. Okay, except this PU core, we also got rock wool and the glass wool, TPS, EPS, XPS as the core material. They are all insulation materials and all are fireproof and waterproof. But the price is different. It will depend on your budget, and we will introduce the right materials for your project. Okay, now let's have some look at some pictures or details of the panel. Okay, as you can see right in here, we have this roof panel in red color. You may notice the same joint part in the samples I have in my hand. The surface is, we call it microwave or small waves. We've got many roll colors you can choose from, and many patterns of the surface you can choose from. Okay, as you can see, this is the detail of the roof panel. And this is a project in our factory. It is called the core panel. Okay, this picture shows the details of the joint part. And this is microwaves with rib in the surface. We also have smooth surface, ribbed surface, and the microwave or small waves. This is a picture of the stock in our production line. Okay, after learn about our wall panel, let's move on to our next product, which is roof panel. As you can see in my hand, this is a small piece of a sample of a roof panel in color blue and also in PU core as well. You may notice that the joint part is a little bit different from the wall panel. As you can see, the screws will be fixed in this groove. And after the screw was fixed, another panel will be covered on the top. So it will make the screw disappear. So the better waterproof function and more good looking in the surface. Now I will show you some pictures about this detailed product. Okay, as you can see from the picture, this is a roof panel in 4 waves in red color. Also red color, 4 waves in PU material. This is the stock in our production line. This is the detail of the joint part. As you may notice, this panel is 3 waves with PU core in the middle and hidden screw fixed. Okay, this is color in silver, also in 3 waves. In 3 waves in blue, and we also have many patterns you can choose from. We got 3 waves, 4 waves, and 5 waves. For the thickness, we have 50 millimeter, 65 millimeter, and 100 millimeter, 150, and 200. The waves, some of you might notice the wave is a little bit higher than the main body of the panel. So this distance is about 40 millimeters. Okay. The effective wise is 1,000 millimeter, which is 1 meter exactly. And you may notice there is a plastic film in the surface as protection. It will protect the surface during the transportation and the shipment. Okay, after learning about our wall panel, we have another kind of core materials for your option. As you can see from the picture in the screen, so this is a EPS wall panel. You can see we have the same surface, but different core materials and the joint part. Because this panel, the price is very low. It's very cheaper. It's much cheaper than the normal PU one. So this is the part for the project if your budget is not very rich. So this product will be your option. It also has the insulation function and the fireproof function, but the fire rate is a little bit lower, and the price is also a little bit lower. We also get many choice surface patterns to choose from: microwave surface, and the smooth surface, and the ribbed surface. The joint part will be look like a little different from the one in my hand. So you can see the joint part in the picture. Okay, let's see more pictures of this kind of product. So this is the stock in our storage with the EPS wall panel. You can see the surface is very neat and clean. And this picture shows the details of the connection, the joint part. You can see it is very different from the normal PU panel. We call it a Z-lock joint part. So these panels can be also used for the clean room or cold room if you like. So let me know if you are interested in this product, and as you can see my phone number and my email address. Okay, after a look at our roof panel, we also have many different core materials for the options. As you can see in the picture, this is also a roof panel, but the core material is EPS. For some of you, if your budget is very small, if you don't have enough money, so this project, this kind of panels will be your choice, because the price will be lower than the PU core panel. Okay, let's have some pictures. So you can see this is the loading into the container. Also a loading process of EPS roof panel. As you can see, this roof panel is 4 waves in color white. And we also get many thickness you can choose from. The same thickness as PU panels. So, okay, if your budget is very small and you requires a very competitive price, so let me know and I will suggest you the best options for you. Okay, after learning about our wall and the roof panel, let's move to our next product, which is cold room panel. As you may know, cold room panel is for the cold room and the cold storage. If you are in business like fresh meat, seafood, vegetables, and you need some storage to keep them in a low temperature, cold rooms will be at your service. And this cold room panel is right options for your project. As you may notice, the joint part is also different from the wall panel. The joint part will be bite even tighter than the normal wall panel because it will be sealed better and help the temperature, keep the temperature low in the inside and keep the heat from the outside. So for the thickness, we also have many choices. We got 15 millimeter, 75 millimeter, and 100 millimeter, 125, 150. And with the thickness change, the joint part will also be changed, and I will show you later. For the steel layers, we also get many choices. For example, if some cold rooms are for the fish production, there will be some water, so the stainless steel will be recommended to this surface. And we also got aluminum surface. It also is stainless, and they are also, the difference is this steel might change and stain with the time goes by, but the aluminum and the stainless steel will not change the quantity and will help your project a long use life. Okay, now I will show you some pictures about our product. Please look at the screen right here. As you may notice, this same samples in my hand. This is the cold room panel. The joint part you can see they will bite very tight, and after the screw was fixed in the middle, there will be silicone glue to seal, to make the cold room seal better. Okay. This is also a detailed look of the joint part. You can see the surface is very smooth. Normally for the cold room project or cold storage, we recommended a smooth surface. You can also choose ribbed or microwave, but smooth is the most popular one. Okay, this picture shows the joint part. The joint part detail will change with the thickness of the panel changes. You can see. For the 50 millimeters, the joint part will be like this, and with the thickness grows, the joint part will be slightly different. The purpose of this change is to keep the seal more better and to contain the temperature more better. Okay, for this one, I will introduce you guys specifically because this kind of panel is our new invention. It is called camlock panel. As you may notice, there is a small groove in the middle of the panel, and there will be a hook reaching out to another panel to the installation. It is very easy to transportation and installation, and it can be reused. Yes, so this project is for the small cold room and cold storage. For example, if your project is under 10 millimeter square meter, so this product will be suggested. Okay, as you can see, this is a picture from our production line. Also cold room production line. This is the storage and the package. As you can see, we have the label mark, and the length will be written on the surface of the core material. Also production line picture. This all packed and ready to ship. This is a loading to the truck and they're ready to go. Okay, this is a cold room storage. Okay, now let's move to our next product, which is clean room panel. I don't have samples in my hand, but I will show you some pictures of this panel. Have a look at the screen. So this is a detailed part of a handmade clean room panel. You can see the joint part is very different from the normal wall or cold room panel. This is for the ceilings, and you can see the profiles. It will be helped the ceilings to hang from the top. So as we all know, clean room are for the project, like if you have a laboratories, or if you have products, electrical product which requires no dust, or if you are a medicine business, so the production environment will require very high sanitary and no dust. So these clean rooms will provide an environment just for them. And normally the project is under a shelter, so the screws will be hanging the ceilings to the structures from the top. Okay. So these pictures, as you can see, this is a machine-made clean room panel. You can see the joint part is a little bit different from the handmade one, and the core material is the same. Okay, this is a full picture of a small sample handmade clean room panel. You can see each side is the same. Each side is the same. Each side have a groove, and the panels will be fixed with no screws. but with profiles of aluminum. As you can see, the hole in the middle of the panel, the core material is rock wool. You can tell from the color. So this picture shows the details of how two panels connect with each other. As you can see, there is aluminum profile in the middle. It will connect the two panels together in each side. And if you have a drawing of your project, we will make a layout map for your project and provide all the hardwares and the profiles you're going to need when you do the installation. And as you can see, this picture is the passing window for your clean room. This is also a detail of how the clean rooms are fixed. As you can see, this is a hanging profile. It will help the seating of the panels hanging from the top of the structures. It will be hung with this exact profile. This is also for the seating. And this is a clean room door. We also provide you doors. And this is a arc aluminum for the corners of the table. Also samples of clean room panel. And by the way, all these samples are free of charge. If you want to see the details of our product, free samples can be available. All you need is just to provide a detailed address and a details of your consignee. You can see the surface is very neat and very beautiful. And the core materials, we also have many options. So this is EPS core materials. We also got PU material, XPS, TPS, and the rock wool as well. Glass wool also as options. Okay, now let's move to our next product, which is pure rock wool sandwich panel. As you can see from the picture, this is the storage and the stock in our factory. This surface is made out of stainless steel, and the core material is rock wool. It is pure rock wool. Why we call it pure rock wool? Because we want to tell the difference between this kind of rock wool and the rock wool with PU seal. Okay, let's move to the next picture. As you can see, this is also the stock, the same product. And you can see the surface is very smooth and neat. Surface will also get many options. As you may know, smooth, ribbed, and microwave. This is a picture from our production line. This is also the stock picture. You may know the rock wool and the glass wool is the best insulation and the fireproof material you can find in the market. And it is also sound observing. It will observe sound and keep out the noise from outside. But it has a weakness. It is the rock wool can sometimes observe water too. So in this process, it will observe water and gain the soft weight. So it will reduce the lifetime of this panel. So we have a special panels to solve this problem, which is rock wool with PU seal. Okay, after learn about all the main products of sandwich panel, we have wall panels, roof panels for the clean room, for the cold room. We also have many innovations. I mean, for example, if you are in the business of building materials, you may know rock wool panel. But we have a brand new innovation. It is a combination of PU and a rock wool. Let's have a look. As you can see the picture in my left, so this picture shows a fire test of the rock wool core. So we have in this experiment we have a lighter in the hand and the core material is in rock wool panel. You can see the panel are non-flammable. It cannot be lightened, and it is fireproof. So rock wool and glass wool is the best fireproof materials you can find in the market. Okay, let's move to the next picture. As you can see, this panel is what I said, an innovation. So it's a combination of two materials. As you can see, the difference between this panel and the normal wall panel is the joint part is a little bit different. You can see the joint part, we have a small white part and it is made out of PU. And in the middle, and the main body of the panel, we have rock wool core in the middle. So this panel has the best fireproof, sound absorbing, and in best insulation, and also got the PU for the better waterproof. Okay, as you can see, this is another sample. Also, we got many patterns of the surface you can choose from. For this one is microwave. We also got a smooth and a ribbed. Okay, let's move to the next. And this is a smooth surface PU seal rock wool panel. This is also a fire test by our customer. As you can see, he used a lighter. This is also the wool panel, PU seal rock wool core. You can also call it rock wool core with PU seal. You can see from the joint part, this is for the wall, exterior wall of your project. We also got this same core material and the seal with PU for the roof. You can see this is a stock from our production line. This is the package, and this is the loading and the storage, loading to the truck and ready to go. In many colors, in many different colors. Any raw colors you like, we can make it for you. Okay. Rock wool core and the PU seal, we also used to another different panels, which is the cold room panel. As you can see, it can be used as wall for the exterior wall of your project. Also can be used for the cold room. For your cold room, if your temperature requirement is not very, very high, if your temperature design is 1 to 5 below 0 degree, so these kind of panels will be suitable for your project. It will be more fireproof and more insulation. Of course, the insulation function is not as good as PU, but it will do some insulation function. For some projects, it requires more higher fire rate, so these kind of panels will be your choice. As you can see, this is you can tell the difference from the joint part, right? So this is a cold room panel with PU seal and the rock wool in the middle as the core material. Also another picture from our production line. And this is the storage in our factory. We also got many different thickness to choose from. You can see the joint part is the same as the normal cold room. And the thickness, we also got 50 millimeter, 75, and 100, 125, 150. If you're in the business of fresh meat, seafood, vegetables, and you require and cold storage, please let me know. And it will be great if you have a drawing, so our design team can do a layout map for you. and we will do the math to calculate how many panels you might need and how many profiles and hardwares for your installation. Will provide you with one-stop solution. Okay, after I learn about our PU rock wool, and now I will introduce another one, another core material. It is called glass wool. The glass wool and the rock wool is almost the same material, but the raw material is different. You can tell from the name. The rock wool are made out of natural rock, and glass wool are made out of glass. And the colors is a little bit lighter than the rock wool. The rock wool will be like yellow and green, while the glass wool will be more light yellow. Let's look more picture of this kind of product. So you can see this is a sample of the glass wool panel. You can see the core material is very light. The color is very light than the normal rock wool. And the joint part is a little bit different. It is also a Z-lock joint part. We call it pure glass wool panel. We also got many different thickness to choose from, different patterns, different surface, and any roll colors you like. So the difference between rock wool and glass wool also lies on the density. The density of a rock wool is more higher, while glass wool will be more lighter. The weakness of this glass wool is also very obvious. It has the same weakness of a rock wool. It can be absorbing water sometimes, which will gain the self-weight of this panel and affect the use life of this wool. So we got a new solution, which is our own innovation. This kind of panel you can see in the picture, it's called PU seal with glass wool panel. Let's see more picture of this. As you can see, this kind of panel is the same as PU seal and the rock wool panel. Just we exchange the rock wool core into this glass wool core. The difference between this kind of panel and the rock wool and the PU seal panel is we exchange the rock wool into the glass wool, which will make the price of these kind of panels more competitive, more lower than the rock wool one. Okay, you can see this is a stock picture in our factory. And the package and the label mark. You can see the detail of the joint part. We also got a small pieces of plastic film layer on the surface to protect the paint. Also some details of the joint part. You can see the label, and we have the length written on the surface. Okay, after learning all the details of our panels, now I would like to show you guys some cases and a project we have been done in our 25 years of expertise. Now have some look at our project. So as you can see, this one is using the normal PU exterior wall panel. And you can see the design is very unique. And this layout map is based on the design drawing from your engineer. And our design teams will remake the layout and calculate how many quantities you're going to need and how to cut each pieces to fix and to show the whole project. Okay. Okay, as you can see, this is a inner look from inside when we do the installation. So you can see this project is very, very colorful in red. the color is very bold, and you can see the window is very, very good. This is a factory in Malaysia. I remember this project because it is very unique. It's a combination of the two colors. We use a light gray and a dark gray color panel. Okay, now let's have some look at the roof. You can see the roof is very beautiful. This is a small storage. It's a small warehouses. And this is a look from the inside. You can see the steel structure. You can see the pullings. You can see the beam. And this installation way, we call it horizontal installation. Okay, this is for the exterior wall of an apartment. All these projects are all in the horizontal way of installation. These are all the projects from all over the world, and if you are going to build a small houses or factories or storage warehouses for exhibition hall, etc. If you are in the business of building materials and you are interested in our product, please let me know. Okay. Okay, now this is all for the sandwich panel of wall panel and the roof panel. Now let's have some projects shows about our roof panel. As you can see, this is the top. This is how the roof looks like from the top. In color light gray, in color, the color is very beautiful. And remember, the roof panel will be fixed in the steel pulley. And to remember, the pulling distance will be recommended at 1.5 to 1.8 meter. It is the most safety way. So you can see from this picture, it is a steel structure. And also, in this picture, it can also show the steel structure you can see for the roof. And for this project, we have no ridge. You can see no ridge or span from the top. A combination of two colors, white and gray, it's also very good looking. Okay, now let's have some look at some pictures of cold room storage and cold room cases. As you can see from this picture, these are the cold room door for the cold room storage. And it is a sliding door. And this is a look from the inside of the cold storage. You can see the hallway, you can see the light on the ceiling, and you can even drive a forklift in this hallway. And this is the production line, and this is the steel structure and the steel beam for the roof. As you can see, this is the installation process. This is the installation, how the work is done. And you can see the floor is very neat, very clean. And this is how the workers do the installation. see the steel structure. The ceiling will be hung from the steel structure. This is the partition wall for the cool room storage. And now I will show you guys some pictures of a clean room. Clean rooms are usually for a project like a medicine factory, electrical part factories, or some laboratories for experiment. As you can see, this is the emergency light on the ceiling. And this is the clean room door with the see-through window. You can see the floor is very clean, very neat, because clean rooms requires no dust and a very high sanitary. Also clean room doors with see-through windows. These are all the real pictures from our cases, from our customers. Some of the pictures was taken by our customers themselves, kind of a review, and all our customers is very satisfied with our product, and everything goes well with the installation. Because if you don't know how to do the installation, we will send our design team to your site and help you to do the installation. Okay, after learning about all our product and all our cases, I believe you are getting to know more about us, about our BRD new materials and our sandwich panels. But remember, sandwich panel is just one of our main products. We also have many different products for many different buildings. We have decorations for the exterior wall, decoration in the inner houses, and we have many other products, and we're going to show you in our next live show. So let's call it today. And remember, if you are interested in our product and if you have a project you are going on with the installation, please let me know. And if there is any questions you want to know and any details you want to learn from us, please contact me by my number, WeChat, WhatsApp, Skype, by this number and my email address. So thank you for watching, guys, and I will looking forward to see you next week, because we're going to show another live show next week to talk more about our product and our BRD new material. Thank you. Have a good day. Bye-bye.